What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Magna Carta Holy Grail. I'm your host, Meat Canyon. A band that I don't see get nearly enough of the praise that they should is Everything Everything. Now, Everything Everything is one of my favorite bands of all time. If you follow my Instagram, you could clearly see that. Everything Everything have been at it for, a pretty sizable chunk of time. Not even under the same name, but they've been around since like the late 2000s-ish, officially forming in I think 2010, but I'm getting ahead of myself. This is a band that not a lot of people know about, but the ones that do know about it, they know. Oh, if you know, you know. Everything Everything has some of the most bright and vibrant pop music that I've ever heard. Their brand of experimental pop rock type thing is so intriguing to me. It just sounds like a fucking, I know I'm gonna sound like Anthony Fantano, but it sounds like a Sonic fireworks show. Also, I would like to point out that this video is coming out before Fantano's review, if he does a review. My guess is he probably will, because he reviewed all the singles, so fuck you, I have my own opinion. Editing Jake, put up the score that Fantano put behind me, and let's see if the way I describe it matches up with the score. It'll be a fun little game for yourself.
What's up, guys? iPhone Jake here. And as of editing this video for the 5th time, because my computer corrupts, Anthony Fantano did not release a review, so regular Jake, you are right on track. So back to the main video so I can go fucking die.
Sup guys, editing Jake here, and Fantano did indeed release a Everything Everything review. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I won't tell earlier Jake and an earlier video editing Jake. But I just wanted to put this in to justify why I did the first part, because I thought it was funny, so fuck you, but the continuity is all fucked up. God, I need a new computer. But like I was saying, he who shall not be named, Anthony Fantano, was actually the one that got me into Everything Everything. I was going back on one of my regular, Anthony Fantano ketamine benders. I stumbled across his best singles of the year 2015. And boy howdy, would you know, like a knight in shining armor, I saw the prince. The song that gets everyone into Everything Everything. Distant Past. But again, I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll talk about the music in a bit. But I just want to go back and talk about the band and how I fell in love with these gentlemen and their discography and their new album, which just came out like 3 days ago as of recording this, Re-Animator. But if I haven't hyped up Everything Everything enough, Sonic fireworks show. The frontman is a fantastic vocalist. Jonathan Higgs is great. The drummer is great, the guitarist is great, the bassist is great, the keyboardist is great. Everyone in that band is just fantastic. And I think they've been dropping some of the most interesting pop music that I've been able to listen to over the past, decade or so. And I'm quite excited to see where the band goes in the future. But we need to go in order of chronological appearance. So, without further ado, I ask the ever godforsaken question, what is Everything Everything? Everything Everything is an English art rock band from Manchester that formed in late 2007. The main 4 individuals in the group consist of Jonathan Higgs on lead vocals, keyboards, and rhythm guitar. We have Jeremy Pritchard on bass guitar, keyboards, and backing vocals. We have Michael Spearman on drums and backing vocals. And we have Alex Robertshaw, that's a funny name, on lead guitar, keyboards, and backing vocals as well. And you have some former members and touring members, but fuck them. You know what, actually, fuck me for being ignorant. Let's read out their names. Alex Niven from 2007 to 2009, and touring artist Pete Sene, I don't know, from 2012 to present. Some of the members of Everything Everything formed like a side project called Modern Bison. If you go back in time, one of my videos to I don't even know, I think it's the second album reviews video that I did a review of Modern Bison, and it's to save you some time from watching the video, or if you want to watch the video and give me some watch minutes, then I'll boil it down to it's math rocky instead of art rocky. It's a far cry from the sound that would make them famous. Fun little fact, Everything Everything got their name from Radiohead. Radiohead is a huge influence on Everything Everything. Their influence from the instrumentals to lead man Jonathan Higgs' vocals, and actually their name is based off of Radiohead. Off of Radiohead's Kid A, the first track, Everything in Its Right Place, the first words of the song are just repeating, everything, everything. I see it. They'd get together and they'd start playing some gigs around the local Manchester area until they quickly started to gain attention from the music industry. They began working and producing with David Costin, and after that, Everything Everything would release their first single, Suffrage, Suffrage, on December 1st, 2008. Through XL Recordings, I didn't even fucking know that, which followed with the release Photoshop Handsome and My Keys Your Boyfriend, stylized like this. I didn't know that's what I meant either, but after reading, that's what it means. And all these songs would be released with music videos, but it's a hard line drawn in the sand because this is before they had major label backing. You can fucking tell. I love the band, but goddamn, they had fuck all when it came to industry money, since they made pretty much all the music videos by themselves. After the music industry would see what everything can do, they made the list for the BBC Sound of 2010 in December 7th, 2009, a list created by British tastemakers who vote for their new favorite artists. Not long after the nomination, Everything got signed to a major label. They got signed to Geffen Records and would release their first official single under the new label, Schoolin', on June 10th, 2010. And it would do some sizable damage on the UK charts, hitting at, I believe, 152 on the charts. The UK charts, not the US charts. We're a long ways away from getting that to happen. So the band went nuts to butts and decided to create their first album. They would re-release My Key's Your Boyfriend, but like the other two, Suffrage and Photoshop Handsome, they sound like actual label-produced song. And the music videos are much better too. All culminating in their first debut record, Man Alive. Oh wait, it's the wrong one. Yeah. Fun fact, actually. I bought this, by the way. Didn't steal this. This is a fun little fucking piece of trivia that I don't think a lot of people know, but I'm about to fucking expose King Cruel real quick. So on the vinyl packaging for, Man Alive, his album, they have like little, thank yous and like credits and all that shit. Fun fucking fact on the thing. I will read it verbatim. Ollie left a CD of his music at my house titled Man Alive in 2013. The title crept around the corridors of my skull, so I stole it. As one of the most important people I know, he spelled music wrong, what the fuck? This music would not exist without him, and so on. He fucking stole the title from Everything. I'm calling that right fucking now. I think Ollie had a Man Alive CD, and fucking Mr. Cruel just ripped it, so I'm watching you. So Man Alive was definitely an album, that's what I'll say. It was a far cry from what the band would eventually become, but you can see like glimpses of like, ooh, interesting idea. Like the aforementioned My Key's Your Boyfriend. Great track, love that track. Along with Schoolin'. Schoolin's a great fucking song. And Photoshop Handsome, those are all like main summer 2015 songs for me, because that's when I found the fucking thing. Nothing too wild here. A lot of the tracks are just kind of just fucking boring. I love you guys. If any of you are watching, thank you. It's a first record. First records are always rough, man. But the first record would not be Everything's only record until they released the song Cough Cough in 2014. The fucking one of the best songs they've ever released. Cough Cough fucking smacks, dude. That's like the best single they could have released. This is what I mean when I say experimentation and fucking avant-garde pop music, because it's like entirely drums. There's like a little synthesizer, but like the whole track is drums, and it just fucks so hard. Oh my god, I highly recommend. And soon after, Everything would announce and release their second studio album, Arc, released on January 14th, 2013. This is where people started getting the eyes on Everything. They're like, ooh, what the fuck is this? Man Alive was sort of like that. They had some interesting moments. They're like, Arc was where people really started to be like, oh, what the fuck is this? But in a good way, in a very good way. If we're looking at everything like a Pokemon, Man Alive was like the first evolution, and then the second evolution is Arc, kind of an easy fucking reference, but it kind of makes sense, They started off as their, you got the main form here, but once you evolve, you're like, oh shit, now I want to fucking see where this thing goes. Arc is a fantastic record, but there are a few less than stellar tracks, is what I'll say. Again, like I said, Cough Cough, one of my favorite Everything songs. Highly recommend Cough Cough. Great song. Kimosabi is great. It's a nice, just little like jiggy pop song, just fucking gets you moving. Arc is a great little string like led, very calming ambient piece kind of. Choice Mountain is a very cute like pop song. I really fuck with it. Armorland is a good song. I really fucking love Armorland. Good tunes all around, really good tunes. Don't Try I kind of fuck with, but everything else I'm kind of vaguely lukewarm on. But I hate sucking his dick, but I gotta say Anthony Fantano did a pretty good job giving these guys to us, because he said he was intrigued by the singles off of Arc, but where I think the band is having the biggest issue right now, the album wasn't really seeing a US release, Spotify and all that shit, but I don't count that. But like, why isn't this like bigger in the States? What the fuck? They are so good. Oh my god, why are they not bigger in the US? Like, so they're British? Who gives a fuck? Britain is fucking cool. Music fucking erases boundaries. They don't care what the fuck you are or who you are. Like, it's good music. I don't know why their record, they gotta fucking work on their record label, boy howdy, let me tell you. But we'll get to that. Hot off the presses of Arc, Everything Everything had a little bit of lightning in a bottle, and they're like, oh, let's fucking get more lightning in this bottle. My camera just loves fucking shutting off on me when I'm trying to make a point. What was I saying? On February 17th, 2015, Everything would go down in the history books as a band to look out for when they released their single, Distant Past. Boy, oh howdy. Alright, this song, like, I know it's for those who know Everything, this is like the Everything song, but you kind of see why. It fucking smacks, dude. After that, Zane Lowe named it the hottest record in the world, and then, not soon after, on June 22nd, 2015, Everything would drop their third studio record, Get to Heaven. Like I said before, if they put lightning in a bottle for Arc, they put fucking lightning in a barrel for Get to Heaven. Recently on Anthony Fantano's, he did this was a while back, he did the video of, like, my Discord's top albums of 20 whatever the fuck it was. This album was pretty relatively high. I want to say 20s or something. Editing Jake, I'm making you do a lot of work, but fucking tell me what it is. I can solemnly say every single song here fucks, like certified fuck. Some of my favorites, like, you know, Distant Past, you know, it's obvious, you know, such a fucking banger. If you ever want to get someone into Everything, show them Distant Past. To the Blade, the intro track, fucking great intro track. Fucking bangs. Everything has a streak of having really banging intro tracks, which they would break, but we will get to that again. Regret is a nice little fucking groovy regret. The Wheel is Turning. Fucking great record. It's just fucking the instrumentation that they use, you know, same thing with like Future 500 or Zero Pharaoh. Blast Doors is like a fucking rap song. It's so goddamn with fucking really fast guitar arpeggios. And No Reptiles is a very touching, like, moment in the track, very slow, creeping, methodic, very like breathing synthesizer. And then they released like a kind of a non-album single kind of thing called I Believe It Now for BT Sport to use in their Premier League shows. But after that, they would announce their fourth album that they're working on it anyway. And Jonathan Higgs commented that the lyrics will inevitably be affected by Brexit. I don't want to get into the politics of all that shit. If you want to, you know, learn about Brexit, Google it, go to your local library. There's probably some homeless guy selling crack out the back that you could probably ask him what Brexit is, but I'm not homeless, so you can't ask me. On June 13th, 2017, Everything would release Can't Do, the first single off of their fourth studio album, A Fever Dream. This is the only Everything record that I have. I have Get to Heaven on CD because they discontinued the vinyl, but they just did a Reddit AMA where they said that they were thinking about bringing like represses of their old stuff back, so hopefully I'll get a fucking vinyl of this. But I also have their latest record coming, but we'll get to that later. A Fever Dream is where people started to get worried because it was good. This is one of my favorite records. This is the album where like every single song I just love. I think I love this more than Get to Heaven, honestly. But this is where people got scared because I could see the issue that people had with it. It's not as crazy, or I fucking hate sucking his dick, but he had a great reference, dude. It's like making soup. You can't unmake soup. Once you put all the ingredients in there, it's kind of already there, but when you start picking shit out, it doesn't hit the same, you know? People didn't like the dark approach because Everything isn't really a dark band, but I guess Brexit really fucked them up, so the entire album is just great for me. I can listen to every single song. Like, I won't name off every single ones, but I'll name off the top ones. Night of the Long Knives is one of the best opening tracks out of the 5 that they've made. Easily their best opening track. Easily the most visceral. Easily the most energetic. Easily the most like eerie and optimistic, I guess. I can't describe it. I just have to say listen to the album. Absolutely. I love A Fever Dream. Can't Do is fantastic. It's a great little like pop song, which came from Jonathan Higgs' extreme writer's block, you know, because he can't do the thing you want. Listen, and that'll make sense. Dude, Ivory Tower fucks, bro. Ivory Tower is fantastic. That's like the most Get to Heaven song off of Fever Dream by a long shot. I love it for that. Ivory Tower is fantastic. I also love A Fever Dream, the title track. Very soft piano ballad. It puts you in the feels, but speaking of putting you in the feels, one of the best closing tracks, I think, is White Whale. White Whale is fucking majestic in a word, but the strings and the pianos and the vocals from Jonathan Higgs just sound tortured, just because he can't find the white whale. You feel me? It just keeps fucking evading him, and he can't find it, and it's just so fucking beautiful to me. God damn, these guys are fucking good. That was A Fever Dream. And then people were wondering, well, what the fuck are they gonna do next? They put like a little EP out called A Deeper Sea. That was a really good fucking record. Mariana was one of the songs on it. It was okay. Breadwinner. Ooh, Breadwinner. Fuck, that was supposed to be on fucking A Fever Dream. Breadwinner's fucking great. I love Breadwinner. And another thing I didn't think I'd like was the Ivory Tower remix by Tom Vec. I don't know why, but like he pretty much like completely rechanged the song, and it just sounds so fucking good. So I highly recommend A Deeper Sea. Waiting for Re-Animator, we got like a little orchestral EP where like some of the songs they've picked and choose from their catalog to like recreate as orchestral pieces. Like I think fucking Tin was one of the songs. I can't remember off the top of my head. Put the track list here, bitch. One of the best songs is the White Whale in orchestral form. Feels like it was made for an orchestra. It just sounds so fucking pretty. So I say give that song a look. But fuck that. What you are here for, you are here for the new album. On April 23rd, 2020, they released the debut single, In Birdsong. And I have to say, this is top 3 Everything songs in my opinion. People are shitting on this song. They say, oh, the mixing is shit. Since when the fuck has mixing been an issue? You fucking cherry bomb fucking loser. I don't give a shit about the mixing. The fucking build of it and the fucking intensity just sounds like the world is ending as I'm listening to this. In Birdsong is one of the best fucking songs Everything has ever fucking recorded, and I will fucking fight you in the comment section about it. I fucking dare you. And the music video for fucking In Birdsong is fucking beautiful, and it was made in like 3 weeks because Jonathan Higgs was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna learn how to use Blender today. Like, what? And then after that they released Arch Enemy, another really good song. Music video got a little interesting, I guess. And then after Arch Enemy they released Planets. Wasn't too hot on Planets, it was pretty good. But then after that they released Violent Sun, which kind of picked it back up. It wasn't fantastic, but it was pretty good. I really liked Violent Sun, which took us to September 11th 2020. Was supposed to come out August 28th 2020, but for some reason it got pushed back. I don't know why it got pushed back, but some people saw that as a big warning sign, and I kind of agreed, because usually records that get pushed back are either great or shitty. And this is a mold breaker, because it's not either. Now, Re-Animator is, like, I wanted it to be great. I really did. But it's not bad. It's not great. It's just pretty good. Don't get me wrong. Some of my favorite material ever appears on this record. Like the Affirmation in Birdsong. I fucking love that song, dude. The singles were pretty much the heaviest hitters on the record. Violent Sun was really good. It was a weird fucking choice for a closer. Like, I could have come up with some different ones here. Like, Arch Enemy is a really good poppy kind of song, and that's a good, like, mood setter for the record. But not one of the singles. Big Climb, which, fun fact, was supposed to be a single, but they changed it because coronavirus happened. The chorus of the song is, yeah, they thought people would be mad about that with coronavirus, which I agree. I wouldn't be mad about it, but, you know, some pussies are. That's one of the really fantastic album songs. Another fantastic album song is Black Hyena. I love the syncopated, like, key hits. That's really good. I've realized something about Everything. My favorite songs from them are when they have interesting synths or instruments playing, and it's not just like guitar, bass, vocals, and drums, because that's kind of boring. I like Cough Cough, where it's just drums, or In Birdsong, where it's all synthesizers, or Night of the Long Knives, where it's like these skittering arpeggios, or fucking, you know, like Black Hyena, like it's the weird ass pianos and weird ass drum beats. The whole record isn't really a hit, unfortunately. So boys, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna critique your album. Lost Powers is a kind of a weak intro in my opinion. I think they could have did a lot better. I feel like if we rearranged the way that these songs appeared, I feel like it'd make for a more holistic listening experience, honestly. It Was a Monstering it's gonna sound weird, but it reminded me of Travis Scott's Sicko Mode, where the intro is really cool, but then the rest is kind of like, I kind of wish that they looped the intro and just kind of worked off that, but it's not terrible. It's an okay vibe. Moonlight is just kind of, very chill, like, not acoustic, but like nothing too crazy going on with Moonlight. Didn't really jump out at me. Lord of the Trapdoor, probably my least favorite song. I just can't get down with fucking the time signature. They love doing weird time signatures, like off of Get to Heaven. I think the song Warm Healer has a fucking weird ass time signature, and like I just can't get into that. That's their math rock showing. Black Hyena I already mentioned. That's a really good fucking song. And The Actor is a pretty good song. I like the lyrical message behind The Actor more than the instrumental, I think, but they got some cool vocal effects, and you know, some nice cool guitar chords and stuff like that. So, you know, not too shabby, but overall, I think Re-Animator was pretty good. I am not disappointed with what came out, but I am interested to see where the band goes from here, because I hope that they can just go nuts to butts with experimentation, just go really fucking wild, because that's what they're great at. They're great at throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. Like Cough Cough really stuck for me. Distant Past was a great pop song. It stuck for a lot of people. I think the standout tracks here are going to be Big Climb, Violent Sun, and I want to say In Bird Song, but no one's gonna fucking jam to Bird Song in the club, bro. Probably Arch Enemy. So in conclusion, Everything, fantastic band to be on the lookout for. They're already kind of established. They've been doing this thing for 10 plus years. I do not think that they have enough love shown on them, so I'm using my small but existent platform to fucking shine a light on these goddamn impressive artists and give them a bit more shine, even if it's like a fucking, if one person, that's cringy, I'm not gonna say that, fuck that. I want all my fucking subs to fucking love everything. That's your goal. 2020 goal. Enjoy everything. My Re-Animator vinyl is going to be in the mail. Quite excited about that. I'm going to fucking, I don't know if I'll do an unboxing, but I'll definitely do a vinyl, like, update video with all the shit that I got. Hopefully I can get a new camera that doesn't fucking die every 10 minutes so I can actually record a fucking episode that doesn't go longer than an hour. But, yeah, in conclusion, Everything is a fantastic band. I say absolutely listen to them. They deserve way more praise, even though that they don't have, the huge label support that they had for, their earlier records. I think Re-Animator is still great. I am proud that I got it on vinyl. If I had to take a shit in the dark and guess Anthony Fantano's score, I'm gonna guess his score is decent to strong 5. I'm gonna expect the worst but hope for the best. My score is not that. It's much higher. I'd say decent to strong 7. I really love the album. Some of my favorite songs from Everything are on this record, and it's fantastic. So yeah, everything. If you're watching, keep doing your thing, man. It's fucking great, and hopefully I got you some new fans from this. The best PR move you guys have ever fucking done. No, I'm kidding. I was there when you did the Jonathan. I was there when you did the Instagram live thing. I was there for the whole 3 hours. I was just asking questions and stuff. So thank you for responding. I appreciate that. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you. I really appreciate it. The Big Fish podcast is going strong. Just released an episode with Luke on Demand. And next week, Levitate with an 8 coming on the show, because he just released a record today, as a matter of fact. Go check it out. It's called Baby. It's everywhere on all streaming services. And on the podcast, we talk about Baby. Yeah, give that shit a listen. Big Fish podcast out. Give Everything Re-Animator a listen. It's a great record. I fucking love it. So, as long as you're listening to Re-Animator by Everything, and you play In Bird Song when the world starts to end, then you're good to go. So, stream Re-Animator, listen to my music at Jake Joseph, Big Fish Podcast every Wednesday, and have a pleasant day. Wait. Bring it back, editor. We're not done yet. I already said this on my Instagram, but I want YouTube to know. I'm moving the Big Fish Podcast to its own dedicated YouTube channel. I think that it was, kind of mucking up the content. I didn't want the podcast episodes to be intermixed with my other videos, so I thought it was cluttered and algorithm stuff. But when the screen fades to black and you see the little end cards, you can click that and it'll take you right to the Big Fish Podcast, where you can subscribe and listen to the new episodes, because we got a bunch of fucking big people coming. I'd say stick around. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. All right, fuck off now.